Hello YouTube, Sora here, bringing you my Love Live deck profile. This is a list I've been currently testing from the new Love Live DX booster set. It's a pretty fun deck. I've been doing a lot of testing with it and making a lot of changes. This is my current list I'm working on. There's gonna be like one card I'll tell you what I'm gonna make changes at the end of the video. So let's go get down to the profiles, shall we? I run 4 the Honoka Suicider. Her effect is, whenever she attacks, I may put 2 characters in my waiting room, back to my deck, shuffle, and she gets plus 2,000 power until end of turn. And her second ability is the basic level 1 reverse ability, level 0 reverse ability. She's mostly used for as her 0 reverse ability, but her first ability does come in handy in case I ever need it for, remember, like on my last card in my deck, I'll use her effect, choose 2 characters in my waiting room, essentially make myself like go 2 extra clean stock when I attack for that turn. So I actually can press 2 more cards before I do my refresh, which is amazing. Next, I run 3 of the Kurosho Ellie's. Her effect is, at the start of my climax phase, I send her to clock and I change to the 1-0 Ellie. The 1-0 Ellie's effect is, for each music character on my board, she gets 500 power. This is my normal ideal play I want to make for level 0, but well, here's why I run 3 of the green changers and not like maximum 4, because I still need to make some more room for my red count, because I'm a little low on my red, and I found having just 3 of her because she gets a dead draw late game. I just don't like her too much. But she's nice, like she does keep the board in. Early change on turn 1 or turn 2 is amazing. So yeah. Next I run 3.5 Honoka. Her effect is whenever she's reversed of 1 or less other characters, she sends herself to clock. Not bad for a 3.5 tier, in my opinion. I like her, I just don't use her that much. Next I run 1 of the Katori in regular clothes. Her effect is she gets plus 1.5 after 2 or less other music characters. She's only in here until I get another Umi Suicider. Until I get the Umi Suicider, so she's just in here for a spot, really. Yeah. Next, I run 4 of the Ellie 500 in front assist. I mostly use her for the effect of whenever she's placed on stage, I mill the top 3 cards of my deck. With that mill 3 effect can actually be pretty powerful, because if you know you don't have that many climaxes left in your deck, you mill 3, essentially compress yourself by 3 more cards, and next you can do a brainstorm, like the normal brainstorm, and just get, okay, I get my climaxes, okay, I search. With the Umi brainstorm, I'll bring it up sooner. So yeah, I'm for that. Next I run 2 of the level 0 searchers. Her effect is pay 1, discard 1, search. Basic search, really. I mostly use her for the level, just searching out for my level 1s and level 3s. Don't imagine in case what I need. Mostly just here for utility, really. Next, for my last level 0, I run 1 of the Daughter of Confessory Honoka. Her effect is whenever she's placed on stage from hand, I pay 2, choose a character in my waiting room, and add to my hand. She's mostly here for just in case I ever need like payout stock early level 0, since this deck has a lot of problem paying out early game stock, and you can usually get your climaxes like stacked in there. So yeah, that'll be it for level 0s. I run 16 level 0s. Yeah, I run 16. Yeah, good. Sorry, I double check. Yeah, next on to level 1s. I run 4 of the 1-0 Ellie's. I just mentioned her effect earlier, but what you normally want with her, if you have a full board, she'll be 6.5. And after that, yeah, it says she'll be 7k, 7.5 with 2 assists in the back. She's essentially your main beater. She's a cost like your best beater at level 1, and you can sometimes drag it into level 2 in case. But yeah, still one of the best cards. And she's still $15, so yeah. Next, I run the main assist the deck, the 1-0 Umi Brainstormer. Her effect is plus 500 to all music on board, and her second ability is pay 1, rest 2 characters. For each climax I mill in the Brainstormer, next I mill top 4. For each climax I milled, I search my deck for 1 music character. She's mostly here for the search, since if you have like one of those really bad matchups, you can just use her search, keep your hand size, and keep the filter out. So yeah, she's a really great card. And combo with the 1-0 Ellie and the back row assist, you can essentially make her 7.5 with the great forward zone. She's the main reason she is actually amazing. Next, I run 2 the 1-1 Umis. Her effect is 3 or more other characters. She gets plus 1000, and she also has the Clock Encore effect, where when she's reversed in battle, I put the top card of my deck in a clock, and she comes back at rest. She's a great card for Field Presence at level 1, and her power can easily reach the 8k mark, which is amazing for a level 1 with a full board. And that's this. So yeah, one of my favorite cards in the set. But yeah. Next I run level 1 Suicide Katori. Mostly just use her for the Suicide effect. I don't use her stock 1 solo effect climax combo. So that's all you need to know. And next I run 1 of the Childhood Friend Umi. Her effect is pay 2, send her to clock, and next I change to the 2-1 Umi, who gets 500 for each unit at rest during both turns for each of my units. So yeah, she can essentially be 1k without assist, 10k without assist, and yeah. But the main reason I run the change is because I don't have a second one of the Katori. If I have a second Katori, I would change her out immediately, but I do find the change sometimes good. So yeah. And for the red count more. Next, I just run 1 of each 1-0 backup. I run 1 of the PR Ellie and 1 of the Honoka, just for reasons. Yeah, that'll be it for level 1. That's 13 level 1s. Next, get to level 2s. I run 2 of the 2-1 Lumis, who I just mentioned. Yeah, her effect is amazing. Next, I run 2 of the 2-1 Ellies. Her effect is she's a level assist for the deck, and she also has the second ability of whenever I have 4 more other music characters on board, when she's placed on stage, put a blind stock. So essentially, you'll play her when you have a full board, and actually use the Umi Brainstormer to pay out to take out clean stock. So yeah, so essentially you'll get a free Brainstorm, which is not bad. And next, for the last level 2 I run, is a 2-1 Nozomi backup. She's a 3k backup, but her other ability is whenever I place her on stage from hand, I get 1 unit plus 2k power. She's great for those final pushes, like during final turn, for the Clock Sender and the Restander. I normally use her for that, doing plus 2,000 power so I can get their effects off more consistently. But yeah, still an amazing card. I like her as just a one of just more reasons. Yeah, that's it for level 2s. That's 5 I run all together. Next, for level 3s, I run 2 of the Sheep Peeling Katori. Her effect is 2 or more other music characters. She gets plus 1000 power, and the effect of whenever I attack with her, I get plus 1000 to 1 music character on board. She can essentially give it to herself, so she can easily be at 12,000 on attack, or just do 11k plus 1000 here, and that's just before assist, so she can essentially be a big beefy wall. And her other effect is when she's placed on stage, she gets the Flare Trigger. The Flare Trigger is whenever a damage is cancelled by this character, ideally you 1 damage. Unlike the Musashi Punishment, this one just does 1 damage. So yeah. Amazing card. She's mostly in here for the pump up for my finishers. She does help out for the finishing. I would run her at 3, but my space is kind of tight right now. So I'm testing her at 2 right now. Still. Yeah. Next I'm running 3 of the Towards a Dream Muse. Her effect is whenever she's placed on stage, heal 1. Her second ability is rest a character when she's placed on stage. And the rest on stage is mandatory. So yeah. And her third effect is whenever I attack with her, and whenever she reverses the opponent's character in battle, her effect is pay 2, send the top card of my deck to clock, and she restands. But I must have the 2k1 on board before I forget. So essentially, you can use her with 2k1. Go 2k1 here, attack you for 3 damage. Okay, my character killed yours. Pay 2, put a card in clock, top card of my deck in clock. Restand, attack again. So essentially, she pays for herself on the restand. You can only use one of these per turn on restand, but it's still an amazing card. So yeah. Next, for my last level 3s, I run 3 of the Nico Clock Shoot. Her effect is her first effect is the character facing her minus 1 soul, so she has the shrink effect. So I deal less damage, so if you're going trying to suicide with level 0s or level 1s, you might as well do it with the climax, or you can't really do any damage. Her second ability is, main reason I run her, is because whenever she reverses a character during either player's turn, as long as she's reversed them, you pay 2 cards and discard 1 card from your hand. You send that character clock. You can use it on both turns, so that's why it's so good. One of the best cards in the set as of right now. Before we get the Ellie Clock Shooter, I prefer her better because she does increase power. Because at optimal times, without the Katori, I would normally use her to bump her up, or 2k1. She'll be essentially around, with assist, around 12k. So with the pump, she'll be at 13k, 2k1, 14k, essentially a big range. But since she can't get a lot of power manually, she has a lot of problems with that, so you have to keep in mind. So yeah, that's it for level 3s. That'll be 8 altogether. And now let's go and get down to climaxes, shall we? I run 3 2k1s for the level 3 climax combo. I would run 4, but I found 3 to be really consistent because I'd rather run more gates, which makes my contact matchup horrible. I run 2 First Feelings, she's just in here for the climax. Really? I would run more I would run like the Wild Rush or other ones, but yeah. Next, I run 3 of the PR from the Bush Road tournament. Well, back. Gate. The 2 on top, the 2 over here are signed by the Bush Road President of America. The only reason I actually like them. Like, I like the stuff here. Like, I found, like, I asked him for a favor after my round. I was, like, 4th place at the big tournament a while back in Pasadena. I asked him for a favor and I said, hey, while I'm there, can you do me the sign just because? Yeah, just so I actually have a little commemoration for my first tournament at the very top and, like, that first big tournament. So, yeah. That's it for the deck profile. Comment, like, subscribe, and check. Yeah. See ya.